Hi, my name is Lupai. I started working at ENRON in 1986. ENRON is a Houston-based energy trading company that specialized in electricity and natural gas. ENRON acted as a middleman between energy suppliers and the people that wanted to buy it, while producing almost no energy on its own. It was named Fortune magazine's most innovative company for 6 consecutive years from 1996 to 2001. Enron was reporting massive profits every year, but what the public didn't know was that these profits were all lies. Many of my coworkers at Enron had devised a way to take advantage of a deregulated energy industry and accounting loopholes to line their own pockets. They created special purpose entities, which were essentially fake companies created to hide Enron's debt. When the public found out in 2001, stock prices plummeted. Now, where was I during all of this? At Enron, I was the chairman and chief executive officer of Enron Energy Services. I took advantage of the many perks that came with being a top executive of a major corporation by adding to Enron's debts. I would have the company plane pick me up at my house instead of driving to the nearest airport whenever I visited my ranch in Colorado. I also frequented strip clubs and sent the bills to Enron to write off as business expenses. I sent so many expense reports from Rick's Cabaret to Enron that Kenneth Lay actually had to send a company-wide memo saying that Enron would no longer reimburse expenditures at strip clubs. Eventually, my wife found out about my extracurricular activities and filed for divorce. She demanded so much money that I had to cash in my Enron stock to pay for it. I cashed in almost $300 million in stock and quietly resigned from Enron 6 months before it filed for bankruptcy. I then married Melanie Fuel, the exotic dancer I would see, and moved to Colorado. I bought over 77,000 square feet of property, which included a 14,047-foot mountain that the locals began to call Mount Pi. I thus became the second largest landowner in Colorado, so you could say that I'm the real king of the hill, while my colleagues received jail sentences for insider trading and fraud. As a result of the Enron scandal, Congress passed the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, which forced publicly traded companies to have a majority of independent directors who would make up the compensation, nominating, and audit committees. The act also required all members of the audit committee to be financially literate, which was not the case at Enron. Throughout the scandal, I have been questioned by the SEC as to whether I participated in insider trading, and I have pled the fifth every time, which means I neither confirmed nor denied the charges, and in 2008 I paid a $31.5 million settlement to the SEC to settle any remaining insider trading charges. A decade after the Enron scandal, I founded and am the chairman of Element Markets, a renewable energy credits trading company headquartered in none other than Houston, Texas. And just like the good old days, I've hired a bunch of former Enron senior executives. So did I have any inside information? Did I participate in insider trading? The world may never know, just like they will never know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.